Okay. Hi. Hello. Okay. So today I'll be going through a couple of market updates, which I think is pretty important, and also a little bit on Dunman Grand because it'll be launching in the 2 weeks time. So these 2 weeks is the preview lah. So I'm quite sure a lot of you who are going to search this video probably will have heard a lot of things about Dunman Grand, but I'm going into more uh, analysis on the price as well as the current resales in the area lah for Dakota MRT. And then we will take a look at the site plan to see what kind of layouts and what are the differences. All right. Okay, so let's begin. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay, so today, right, I just want to talk a little bit more about what the US side is doing. For those that got follow the US Federal Reserve closely, right, the Fed Chairman Jerome Powell paused the rate hikes for the first time, I think since last year. Basically, it's first time in a long time. Then, so what does this mean for Singapore buyers? Because does interest rate pause necessarily mean it's a positive effect for Singapore property, or is it a bad thing? So you can see here, right, based on the news article, they also mentioned that it's not just, oh, a pause immediately will result in a drop in interest rates. You see, the pause, right, they still mention that the chairman still will raise the interest rate possibly another 2 more times. We don't know how true is this because in the end, they have a lot of the market data that we do not have access to, but it's definitely a good sign that they have started to pause because I mean, good sign in terms of monthly installments. That's all I can say. Yeah, for the economy, that is a whole different thing. Yeah. So you see, based on his statement, first time after 10 consecutive hikes. Yeah, so definitely is one of the most aggressive hikes in history lah. Okay. Then so what do you think happened for Singapore property prices? So yeah, so this is just the US side interest rate. So definitely because of the pause, right? I've seen some of the Singapore banks lower their interest rates really. Definitely not at the peak as compared to a few months ago. It lowered down slightly. It's not a very significant difference, but I think every bit helps. Okay. So share with you. Okay, so this one is the resale prices for condo in May lah. So you can see, right? Actually, interest rates drop. I mean, not even drop. Interest rates increased to around current rate 4%, 3% plus for Singapore. Actually, it hasn't impacted Singapore property prices much. You see, even had an increase in May. Yeah. So you see, actually more and more buyers, they are still going towards the property market despite interest rates being so-called on the higher end the past 10 years. So the only thing I can share is that we don't know how long the high interest rate will persist. It could persist for an extended period of time. So what happens if you are betting on interest rate going down before making a move? Most likely you will be sidelined lah. Because from what I know right now, based on market sentiment, there are people that is trying to time the interest rate. Okay, so I mean I cannot say they are wrong because it could happen. When rates go up so fast, chances are it can come back down fast also. But if you go and listen to what the Fed chairman has spoke, right, has said, chances are of it going down will only come when inflation is being controlled. So I think it could be at a higher point, the interest rate can stay high for a longer period of time. Okay. So if that happens, I would definitely recommend my buyers and investors, you must have ample safety net to be prepared for this scenario lah. Of course, if the interest rate goes down and then you make the move so-called during the peak interest rate period, which is around, could be now, you definitely reap your benefits because all I can say is right now, a lot of people are being sidelined, those that don't have immediate need lah, because they will feel like, actually interest rate should be going down in the future ma. Why not I wait for a little while until the interest rate drop? But imagine, you must think like you are not the only one thinking this way. There are other market participants that are thinking the same way as you. So if you're thinking this way today, right, how confident are you other people won't be thinking the same way? Yeah. So a very simple thing. What happens when interest rate really drops? Then you go in. So when you go in that time, right, you see now peak interest rates, I would say now is considered higher end. Even the resale market is moving already. So you imagine what happens if actually the interest rate starts to drop. Sure, move on. It's actually not that difficult to so-called it's not that difficult to estimate the market because if honestly interest rate go down, right, you won't be seeing the prices today. You should still continue to move on because I think one thing about Singapore property is we are highly so-called a lot of government policies. So because of a lot of government policies is implemented, right? We have multiple cooling measures, strict loan based on income, loan to value for properties, and we also have the CPF policy now. So I think overall, if we have fire sale, right, for properties, yes, there will be always fire sales happening, but to see it in a major scale like 08, 09, I think it's going to be very unlikely now. Yeah, because property, right, is very illiquid already in Singapore. Most people won't sell, if you just bought the unit recently, you most likely you won't sell your unit until your seller stamp duty is out. Yeah, so I think now supply is pretty tight. People are not really selling because you sell already, you buy, you kind of you're also buying not at a very cheap price. That's all I can say. Because right now resale prices are definitely more attractive if you compare to the past 1 to 2 years for owners. For buyers, unfortunately the prices is still quite strong, hasn't gone down much. Yeah, so today if you're an owner, definitely you will benefit now. Yeah. Okay, so I think this is a little bit on the market for condo resale prices as well as the interest rate. Okay, so now we look at the latest bidding results. Okay, so this one is quite interesting. So you must understand when okay, so I do study real estate in uni and in NUS, so I kind of can think. You must think from a developer's perspective because you see, right, you see the headline, developers for big site show caution. Okay, so this was the land at Marina South. Okay, will be near the Marina South MRT that is upcoming. Okay, so Kingsport places 1.03 billion for that site. Okay, so you can see, right, there is only a total of 4 bids. Yeah. Then the top bid went to Kingsport, and then the next is Guaco Land. So you can see, right, this Marina South plot of land, right, will be already the land cost is 1.4K per square feet per plot ratio. So you see, this is transacted already, right? Most likely in the future, maybe 1 year down the road, this will be launching, I estimate, close to $3,000 per square feet. This is for considered CCR area. It's just a very rough gauge. I usually just times 2. So it could be like 2.8K, 2.9, but I'm sure the better facing, better view, all this, it will be around 3,000. This is my guess. Okay. So you can also see what is going on. And as a developer, right, if you bid for the land for 1 billion, you must think like we are individual buyers and investors. And if you feel that the 3-4% interest rate for maybe a $2 million property is like, wow, sibei xiong wow, monthly installment few thousand more. You must think in a developer's point of view. For them to actually bid for 1 billion, and this is considered a not as aggressive bid already. The amount of calculation they have done already. Because developers, they will have their team of analysts also. And this is what they gauge based on their finances also. And current interest rate. Because it cannot be the upfront 1 billion. It's usually financed through banks, through loans also. So they are running the same interest rate as us buyers and investors. Maybe theirs is slightly more attractive because of the quantum, but regardless, they will take so-called the rates from the US side. You will follow one. When that side go up, everyone goes up. Yeah. So overall, developers do have the higher risk. That's why when they price new launches, I said like Dunman Grand or this or even this upcoming Marina South plot. Usually the launch day, right? They want to spread their risk out. They want to offload some of the risk to buyers and investors. So that is where they price more sensitively, especially for big developments or like for this one, big quantum. Yeah. So for them, they need to hit a certain number of units. I think it's around maybe 20%, 30% to receive additional funding from banks in terms of loan, so that they can use that to finance their construction, marketing, all this. Yeah. Because, I mean, real estate all along has been a leveraged asset. Not just for everyday buyers and investors like me and you, but for developers as well. They don't come up with the full cash upfront. Yeah. They also do leveraging. So it's all about risk and reward at this point. Okay. So okay, now on to Dunman Grand. Okay. So you see today is 30th of June. Okay. So Dunman Grand will be launching preview tomorrow until 15th of July. Okay. So you see, today we are the only mega development above 1,000 units. And you see, right? So what does the developer say? They're talking about Tembusu Grand, you see, estimate about 2.4K PSF, and then 57% of the units sold. And then Continuum 229 units at estimate 2.7K PSF. So this is estimate about 30%, so just a ballpark. Yeah. So you can see Grand Dunman, right, they have this advantage. Definitely, if they want to, I think they are able to command a price better than Tembusu because of the proximity to the MRT. Yeah, Dakota MRT, because it's really right beside it. I've been to the show flat. It looks, the facilities looks amazing. It's like a resort kind of feels. Okay. So, for those that maybe you're thinking of wanting to go to the show flat, feel free to let me know. You can come and look for me, and we can run through some of the show flat and further discussion based on your needs. Okay, but okay, sidetrack my call. Now looking at this, Grand Dunman definitely has the advantage to price their units. So possibly in the 2.5K range, okay. If they really want to kill off Tembusu Grand, they will price it at 2.4K range. Then I'll tell you, sorry to those that bought Tembusu Grand, confirm stuck until Dunman Grand, right, moves to the 2.5K, 2.6K PSM. Because I have a buyer also that's looking at Dunman Grand. Honestly, between Tembusu Grand and Dunman Grand, proximity to MRT, right? And then both almost the same PSM. Which one would you choose? Even if you top up maybe $100 per square feet from Dunman Grand, you save maybe I think six minutes walk or something. I can't remember exactly Tembusu Grand how near is it to MRT, but I know it's definitely not as convenient as Dunman Grand. So it's a no-brainer lah if the PSF is very similar and the units at Tembusu Grand will be stuck for sure. Okay, then Continuum is at 2.7K PSF. So Continuum, right? It's pretty unique. It's not that far from MRT also. It's about 5 to 6 minutes walk. And then it's quite funny because Continuum, right? The show flat is actually right beside Dunman Grand. Then Dunman Grand show flat is at nearer to Paya Lebar side. Okay. Then Dunman Grand definitely I mean if I'm the developer I cannot price it above Continuum price. Because Continuum freehold. Yeah. It should be in the 2.5K range. I think for launch, at least to have the units move. Maybe the better facing one, higher floor one, 2.6K. That's what I think the developers will price at the moment. Okay. So that being said, actually, I still feel Continuum, right? Because of Dakota, because of Grand Dunman and Tembusu, the premium for freehold, right, has never been this close ever, I think. Like this, like you top up maybe another $100 to $200 per square feet, right? You really can get a freehold project. So you imagine people that, and okay, these are just not mindless, like bullish salesman tactics. Okay. I honestly think the supply in D15, District 15, right now is on the higher side with this Grand Dunman coming in. But you can see, right, actually the total number of units here is about 2.4K only in District, the east side 2.4K units. So honestly, if you ask me, right, if the developers got 4 years to sell, right, if you are a buyer today and you are thinking the developers will drop their price later on, 2.4K units, I really think the developers will be able to sell all the units in 4 years' time. Yeah, especially these are all considered bigger projects. They will be priced more sensitively because bigger projects, they are able to price like cheaper for the earlier units and maybe the not as ideal facing. Then slowly they will stage up. So the remainder units, maybe it will sell at, let's say for Diamond Grand, maybe in the future, okay, we talk about Continuum. Maybe in the future, 3 years down the road, it can easily sell, I think, 2.9K PSF. I think it's doable. Because at that point, right, you see, just now I mentioned about the Marina South Pier, not Marina South, Marina South, that plot of land, right? It is going to launch at close to $3,000 per square feet, man. And it's a 99-year. Tembusu, Continuum, at the end of 3 years' time, maybe they left 10% units. I'm quite sure they can price it at 2.9K, even 3K PSF as a freehold development. So, honestly, 2,400 units, right? It's not a lot if you divide it in a 3 to 4 year time frame. It will eventually be taken up, man. Yeah, so I mean, this you see, right? That time 2019, 2020, when there was even more new launches launch. Yes, definitely interest rates and market conditions were different back then, but the recent launches recently the supply, right, is nothing compared to back then. Yeah, so I would say if back then the amount of supply also eventually cleared up, I would say this one will still clear also. Yeah. Okay. So right now, this is my opinion. Okay. So uh you see the developer also say they had the advantage to see the launch lah. So they will decide on the price, right, after they see the interest during the preview period, which is 1st July to 15th July. Okay. Then you see is they target is this lah. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's about it for the news side. Okay. So right now, just want to touch a little bit on Dunman Grand lah. Okay. Okay. Yes. Okay. Full screen. So you can see, right? This is the site area for Dakota MRT. So two main resales there for comparison. Dunman Grand, TOP 2027. So today, right, if you want to compare to resale, right, for the area, you must be able to so-called think to the future. Doesn't mean today you are buying at this price, you can stay in it. You must think like you are buying the price 5 years or even 4 years later lah. Okay, so I estimate is I think 2005 range lah. Then two notable resales here. Waterbank 99 years, TOP 2013. So you see here, right, we already crossing the 2K PSF mark. Okay. Then Dakota Residences, 99 years, TOP 2010. Okay. 1.6K, 1683 lah, PSF. So these are like the very recent transactions. Later I'll show you the full chart lah. Yeah, but you can see, right, this almost has a 14-year gap. Okay lah, we say more than 10-year gap lah to Dunman Grand and TOP. So I mean, of course, I have buyers that ask, hey, today I buy 2005, 2004. Is it really possible I sell next time at 2007, 2008? All I can say is you look at the resales in the area lah. A 14-year difference, people are already transacting at $2,000 per square feet. And this is so-called haven't had the Dunman Grand effect yet. So what I mean by Dunman Grand effect, right? So always when I talk to buyers, they are looking at new launches in particular. It doesn't mean you cannot buy the resale in the area. You definitely can, because you see the past 2 years, resale market went up for private condominiums. We don't say only new launch can make money. I've seen even owners that bought I can't really remember what's that stretch called lah. It's at the riverfront area one, the Park Key riverfront area. I can't recall what's that condo called, but basically they bought it as a resale there. Also easily 6-digit profits. So what I mean by this Dunman Grand effect, right, is that you think this unit transacted at $2,000 per square feet at Waterbank as a resale. This one definitely is the premium facing for Dunman Grand. Same facing, same side. So let's say if Dunman Grand they launch, then we wait until Dunman Grand TOP, right? Waterbank people that cannot buy Dunman Grand when it today or when it TOP, right? What's next? They will look for Waterbank. And you see Waterbank now transacting at $2,000 per square feet. Maybe 4 to 5 years down the road. Okay, this one just an so-called 比例 lah, just metaphor. If Dunman Grand today, right, 2005, there will be people that cannot accept this pricing one, for sure. Then they will look at water bank. You see water bank now, for them, they feel like, $2,000 per square feet. Okay, it's a fair price. That's why they pay for it. What? Yeah. So imagine in Dunman Grand, 3-4 years down the road, maybe at 2007, 2008 PSF lah, some of the owners asking price. I mean, if you are owner, you confirm will want to sell for profit if you want to flip or investor. Then at that point, right, when it's already at 2007, 2008 PSF, you think about it, the same buyer that cannot afford that, right? Then they look back at water bank. Then imagine if you have a unit at water bank today, you bought at say $2,000 per square feet lah. This one record already. Maybe at that time, next time 4 years later, Dunman Grand TOP, you also considering to sell at the same time. 2002 PSF. Okay what? Because at that time, right, 4 years later, right, water bank you selling at maybe $2,200 per square feet. For the same view for Dunman Grand, right, you can almost save 500-600K. So definitely, I think there is some room to explore lah. If you feel like Dunman Grand, maybe it's out of your price range. But all I can say is, definitely Dakota MRT area, not a lot of resales in the resale condo. That's why I still think it's quite strong in terms of supply demand. Like the supply here is still quite limited. For this distance to MRT lah. Yeah. Then yeah, so I still feel if Dunman Grand really not your cup of tea, there's nothing wrong going for resale there. Okay. So you can see, right? Okay. So you can see here, Water Bank is block 70 to 86. Then Dakota Residences is block 34 to 42. So you see, this is Dakota Residences. They are for case study 3 builders. They are already transacting at 1,006 PSF. But we look at quantum now because this usually is bigger units. Okay, so it's in the 2.2 M range. Then for water bank, you see here, this one definitely, right, this $2,000 per square feet confirm is the premium facing one. It's face the best view lah. High floor, stack 22, and in March. So I'm quite sure, right, these people, they are also banking on the Dunman Grand effect. They already made their move earlier. You can see here, $2,000 per square feet. Definitely there's also attractive price range between 1,500 to 1,700. But you see those, the better facing one, most likely they are already in the $1,900 to $2,000 per square feet. Okay. You can see here, right? These are the profit margins that those people had. You see, they buy in 08. Of course, these are the bigger units. But you see, typical holding period. Because, like I said, Dakota area really don't have much competition. That's why you can see these kind of strong gains. So if you compare near MRT, right, really only got these 3 projects right now. With the third one being Dunman Grand lah. Okay. Then you can see Water Bank also. Very solid profits. Okay. Okay, so I think these are for the pricing. I think something interesting, right? Okay, we look at this Guru. Okay, Water Bank. Then we see what people are selling now. Water Bank. We look at 3 bedroom now. Since just now all a comparison with 3 bedroom. Okay, you see Water Bank, right? Today owners see asking their price. This is low floor already at 1,008, and this is big balcony also. You can see here $2,000 per square feet, $2,000 per square feet. You can see this. You see this one? Wow, solid view. Nice view, river view one. Already asking 2.1K PSF. So you see, the owners know when to exit also. See, balcony, river view. See if anything else. Yeah, so it's on 2.6. Let's take a look at this. You see the bedrooms, the facing, also quite decent lah. The living room not as ideal lah. Actually, I can't tell from the picture, but yeah, same view as Dunman Grand. Okay, yeah. Then yeah. Oh, okay. This one should be a good view one because this one is the dual key unit. So the bottom bank, the premium facing one they're all dual key units. So I think I've seen some of them, they are like this unit lor. They 打掉 this part to make it in a very big living room. You can see his living room, right? Yeah, you see? He knocked down the wall here to have a very big living room. So you can consider that lah. But of course, renovation, if you knock down this wall, won't be a small thing lah. Will be a big job. Okay. Then okay. Now I think we'll move on to the site plan. Yeah, finally, right? Okay, let me zoom in now. Okay, so typically Dunman Grand, I think by now you should know where its location is now. I'll talk about in details for the site plan. Okay, so this is the site plan for Dunman Grand. Okay, so this is the road side lah. Then this is the Geylang River side. Okay. Okay, zoom out a bit. Okay, so you can see here, this side this facing block 10 and block 12, right? 他们的 outside facing, right, is towards the landed unblocked views. Yeah, so definitely these are the more premium units. Yeah, I think this most likely is in the 2.5K, 2.6K PSF range. We will see launch day. After all, it's 1,000 units. So the developers have to be sensitive. Oh, and yeah, one thing, right? I recall they had an elevation for this site. So it's like people will drop around here, so they actually elevated the entire development, right? So that even for low floor units, right, people jogging, they cannot look into a unit. It's quite high. Yeah. Okay, so the other facing for block let me see, for block 16 and block 18 will be towards this side. Also landed facing lah. Yeah, also unblocked view. Then here you can see the East Coast Park already, the water that side. This one is similar lah, but it's the other facing lor. Okay, then here it will be towards Mountbatten side lah. It's Kallang, you will face the Kallang River Basin lah. Yeah. Okay. Then for the other side, the roadside one, you'll be facing towards Paya Lebar side. Yeah. So yeah, the slightly more noisier side lah, because the roads will be here. But good thing is at least the MRT is underground, so you won't really have much disturbance from the MRT side. Okay. And these are all the distances from different blocks and towards the PUB side lah. I would say I've seen before a few projects. The spacing wise is really quite decent. I've seen for mega projects, right? Usually the spacing won't be as generous as this one. Because you see they plan out this block 10 and 12, like they are on the edge the side. So it has resulted the facing is better and also the spacing in the development is more sparse. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it for the site plan. Okay, let me go to the site plan description now. Okay, so I've done a summary. Okay, I'll just go through the stacks here. Maybe the quality a bit cui, but just bear with me. Okay, so for the one beders, right, we have 452 square feet. So the one beders they are stacked 19, which is over here. See the gray color one, they are the one bedroom lah. Stack 19, stack 22, and stack 39. Here you can see, right, there are one beders facing road, facing drop off, because they know people buying here. These units are definitely the lower PSF lah. But because they are one beders, right, developer will still price it high, and these one beders will still go confirm will sell. Yeah, because unless you get a good number lah, I would say you have a chance. If not, it will be gone because it's near MRT. Rental yield definitely very attractive for investors. Okay. Then for the other type 2, okay, for one bedder, 452 square feet, we are looking at block 10, stack 37 and stack 30. So it's these two. These are their layouts are slightly different from one bedder. This one is, you see, don't know you can see or not lah. Yeah, but the entrance is wider, and the kitchen and dining area is slightly wider also, as compared to the first one I mentioned lah. Okay. Then now we have the one plus study, okay, which they are the light gray color lah. Okay, they are at stack 20 and 29. Stack 20 and stack 29. So these are 592 square feet. I still got one more for 6. Yeah. So these are 592 square feet. The glass room to the master room, and then the bathroom is not in between the rooms now. This one probably we will analyze it when maybe we can go through the floor plans another time. But I'm just going through from the site plan. Okay. Then there's also another one plus study that is 549 square feet at stack 12 and stack 21. Okay. And then one more at stack 38. So you can see all right. They are all the smaller ones. Wait. Yep. Okay, then now to the 2 beds, 1 bath, 667 square feet. Okay, the dining space will be in the middle of the walkway. Stack 58 and stack 51. So these 2 bed, 1 bath. Okay. And stack 43 and stack 33. Now these 2. So these are definitely better facing as compared to these 2. Yeah. But we have to see how much they price off. Okay. Then 2 bed dual key units. You see they are doing the smaller ones really is for investors. Stack 31. Where is stack 31? Stack 31 is over here. You see, facing the road. Really is one of the not best facing lah. Yeah. So face the drop-off point as well as the dual key. Okay. So the other dual key 2 bed plus study 775 square feet is stack 52. See, stack 52 here. 62 over here. 47 and 54. Is over here. Yeah. Okay. Then we have the 2 plus study. Also, facing the pool side one is stack 16. stack 34. This one is towards the landed area lah. Okay. Then 2 plus study, also same size, but the study space is more proper. Okay, stack 15. Okay. And now we have the bigger 2 plus study at 797 square feet. Okay, this one is got a proper dining and proper study space. This one is facing the pool, stack 25 over here. So really lots of variations for the 2 bedders now. Okay, so now we go to the 3 bedrooms, 958 square feet. So this is the 3 bedroom compact. So no yard, no storeroom. Okay, facing the road, stack 18, stack 18 over here, stack 23, stack 40, stack 60, and stack 49. So you can see, right, especially for those units facing the road, facing the drop-off, and plus their 3 bedroom compact, 958 square feet. They're really aiming at trying to make the quantum as affordable as possible. Chances are, I think this should be priced, I think 2.3 M range, I think around there. Then we got the smaller 3 bedrooms, 926 square feet, stack 28, facing road. Facing road here. Okay, so you can see they're all trying to price it so-called the smaller bedrooms and the less ideal facing really is towards the road one and the lowest PSF. Okay, so stack 13, we have a 3-bed the dual key at 1044 square feet. Then the other dual key, 1055 square feet. We are looking at stack 45, stack 45. Stack 45 over here, facing drop off. You see, facing drop off also. Okay, so now onto the bigger 3 bedrooms. 3 bedrooms with yard and storeroom. 1098 square feet. Stack 36 over here. Yes, facing the drop off. Okay, 3 bed plus study. 1119 square feet. Okay, stack 14 over here and stack 27 over here. Okay, then those facing the landed side, stack 61 and stack 48. So this one definitely premium. Yeah, this one should be, I think, if let's say 2.5K, 2.6K PSM range, this unit should be in the 2.7 M range, I think lah. Okay, but because it could be bigger units, so that's why they might price it more sensitively for the PSF. The small one, I think definitely 2.6K PSF. This is my gauge. Then we look at the 4 bedders, 1292 square feet, stack 17 over here, and stack 57 over here. Okay, then 4 bedrooms with private lift. This one is the show flat unit. Okay, 1432 square feet. So this will be stack 56 over here, stack 44, stack 44, and stack 32, stack 32 over here. Yeah. Okay, then 5 bedders, 1690 square feet, stack 24, stack 24 over here, and stack 53. So you see, both very premium type facing. And then the 5 bedroom private lift, 1475 square feet. This one will be at the stack 3. Stack 3 is over here. Stack 3 and stack 6. Yeah, this one. Wait, I think it should be stack 1 and stack. Yeah. So a bit blurry, I cannot see it. But yeah, so basically this is the summary for the stacks lah. Then yeah, so sharing stop share. Okay, so I think I hope you have slightly more understanding on the uh, current market, okay, uh, in terms of interest rate, how the resale market is doing, and overview of Grand Dunman on the site overall. I haven't go into much details yet, but I think today a bit longer already, trying to keep it condensed. Maybe I'll go through the floor plans after I take a look at the show flat with my buyer tomorrow. Okay, keep posted on that. I heard the crowd is going to be quite intense. For those that's going, try to not drive there lah. I think sure jialat on to find parking. Okay, then yeah, I hope you found my sharing useful, and my name is Sinric. You can contact me at 84849302 for any other queries. Doesn't have to be about Diamond Grand, can be about any resale or just considering the options, 3 to 4 years down the road. Also can. Okay. All right, I'm signing off. Bye bye.